Right, we're on Meilah Perek Aleph, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Meilah. In order to understand our Mishnah, it's short and very straightforward. We have to go through everything we did yesterday in order to make sure we understand all the ideas, and then we'll transfer those ideas to our Mishnah. So this is actually I redid the chart from yesterday. We learned. Let's just remind you the following: I made something hegdish. Okay, and then I shechted the animal. We're talking about Kodshim Kalim. Actually, before we do that, we have to distinguish what's the difference between Kodshim Kalim and Kodshim Kalim. There's two kinds of korbanot. This we learned in Zvachim. Kodshim are Olah, Chatat, and Asham. Okay, and they're only eaten either, the Olah is not eaten, but they're eaten just by the Kohanim in the Beit HaMikdash. Whereas Kodshim Kalim, and so therefore they belong. They're what would you consider Mammon Gavoah? They belong to God, only eaten by the Kohanim. Whereas Shlamim, Bechor, Maser Behema and Korban Pesach, what's called Kodshim Kalim, light Kodshim, okay, not heavy Kodshim, and they're eaten by the owners in Yerushalayim. And so therefore, the Kodshim Kalim, they really belong to the individual themselves. Okay, that, in addition, another difference between Kodshim and Kodshim Kalim. When you have Kodshim Kalim, when I take the animal and say, you are going to be for Korban Olah, right away it belongs to God, and there's Meilah. Okay, and then we learn, when I shech the animal, when there's Vikat Adam, when I pour the blood on the Mizbeach, and now the Kohanim can eat it, it's Shat Heter the Kohanim, then there's no Meilah in the Basar, in the actual flesh of the animal, but there is Meilah in the Eimorim. The parts that are still going to be burned on the Mizbeach, there is Meilah. Whereas, that's Kodshim. But Kodshim Kalim, meaning the lesser Korbanot, let's say, for example, Korban Shlamim, that's eaten by the owner, okay, once you make it Hegdish, or a Maser Behema, let's go to Maser Behema. Once you make it, it's Maser, this is Maser Behema, this is the animal I have to take to Yerushalayim. It's still mine. So therefore, if a person benefits from it, there's no Meilah. When they do this Vikat Adam, when they slaughter the animal, and they pour the dam on this Mizbeach, then, for sure there's no Meilah on the Basar, because I get to eat it anyway, but there is Meilah for the Eimorim. We're actually going to see all this in the next Mishnah. With that in mind, that's the difference between Kodshim and Kodshim Kalim vis-a-vis Meilah. Just remember, Kodshim belongs to God, Kodshim Kalim belongs to me. Okay, so there's almost no Meilah except for the Eimorim once I do this Vikat Adam. Now let's go back and remember about Kodshim, what we learned yesterday, because now we're going to discuss the exact same question for Kodshim Kalim. So we learned if you have Hegdish, if I make it Behema, if I make an animal Kodshim, I make it a Korban Chatat, okay? If I do Zvikat Hadam, and then the animal is nifsal or not, there's no Meilah, because remember we said once I do Zvikat Hadam, no problem. That's called Shat Hechsher LaKohanim, Shat Heter LaKohanim. The Kohanim are able to consume it right here, it belongs to the Kohanim, and therefore there's no Meilah anymore. On the other end, we learned, if it becomes pasul before Zvikat Hadam, then there is Meilah, because the Zvikat Hadam was never a matir. It never permitted the Kohanim to use it, and therefore there is Meilah. We discussed the unusual case of if some of the meat, this is a long introduction, but there's no other way around it. I hope it's clear. Okay? If part of the animal went outside the Beit HaMikdash, and then they did Zvikat Hadam, is that Zvikat Hadam enough to make it considered like there is a Shat Heter or not? Rabbi Lezer says, no, that Zvikat Hadam did nothing. And therefore, the Basar is not, it was Pasul before. There was never Shat Heter, and therefore, Yesh Meilah. Zvikat Hadam was not affected. Rabbi Akiva said, no, Zvikat Hadam was effective, and therefore, there wasn't considered a pseudo Shat Heter, and therefore, there's no Meilah. Now, our mission is going to ask the exact, so I took this chart, okay, just follow me here, we're going to go down, and I have the exact same chart. This is Kodshim, that's the exact same chart that we had about Yatzah. That's exactly, and we're going to ask the same question. What happens if I have Kodshim Kalim, and I shech the animal, and before I can do Zvikat Hadam, the Eimorim, the parts that have to be burnt on the Mizbeach, they accidentally took them outside the Beit HaMikdash. They were Yatzah Michutz HaMikdash. That's the discussion in our Mishnah. Says the Mishnah, Eimurei Kodshim Kalim. Eimurei means the parts of the animal that are going to be burned. Of Kodshim Kalim, Shiatzu Lifnei Zvikat Damim, that you took them out of the Beit HaMikdash before Zvikat Damim. Remember, the Zvikat Damim are what permit you to burn it on the Mizbeach, on the altar. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Ein Mo'alim Behem. There's no Meilah for them. Ve'en Chayavin Aleim Mishum Pigul Notar V'Tameh. And you're also not chayav on them if you eat it, if the Kohen had in mind to offer them in the wrong time, and then a person ate it, or Notar, you leave them too long, or a Tameh eats them. Rabbi Akiva says, no, Mo'alim Behem. There is Meilah for these Eimurim. You are chayav for them. You are chayav if you have pigul, if you eat them and they were offered, or there was an avodah done, michut lazmano, as we've said, with the intention of offering at the wrong time, or if you leave it over and then it's notar and tameh. So for me, the best way to understand this is to go back to our chart. Okay, remember we said for kadshe kachim, right? If you did this rikat adam after the basar left the Beit HaMikdash, Rabbi Lezer said, we said, yesh Meilah, there is still Meilah. Why? Because this rikat adam was ineffectual. It was ineffectual, and therefore, because just like there was Meilah before, there's Meilah afterwards. Whereas Rabbi Kiva said, no, this rikat adam is effective, and therefore there's no Meilah anymore because it's like regular rikat adam. Same thing here. Now remember, Kodshim Kalim, there's no Meilah when you make it, when you have, there's no Meilah. If you did normal Zrikat Hadam, right, then the Eimorim, that Zrikat Hadam would make the Eimorim. Now Eimorim, it's part of a Korban from Kodshim Kalim, and therefore the Eimorim, have to be offered on the Mizbeach. So just like Rabbi Lezer said here, Zrikat Hadam doesn't do anything, here also he says it doesn't do anything. And therefore, since before the Zrikat Hadam, these Eimorim were not a Korban, right? Yeah, you gotta get them ready to put on the Mizbeach. They're not a Korban though. So too, they're not part of a Korban afterwards. And therefore, Rabbi Lezer said, Ein Meilah, no pigul, no tar v'tameh. Rabbi Akiva said, no, Zrikat Adam, remember we said here, was effective. And took kadshe kachim from the basar kadshe kachim from Meilah to no Meilah. The opposite is true here. It takes Eimorim of Kodshim Kalim from no Meilah to Meilah, pigul, no tar, and tameh. That's the question. Does Zrikat Hadam, is it an effective act on something that was taken outside of the Beit HaMikdash? I hope this is clear. If you got comments or questions, I totally understand. I try to do it in a way that's as clear as I can. If it is, let me know. WhatsApp me. Or email me, arsfolder@gmail.com. As we dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.